Imagine a world where television was nothing but scripts. Actors in suits, perfectly timed jokes, and stories that always ended with a moral lesson. In the 1940s, TV was a mirror of how we wanted to be seen: polished, rehearsed, and perfect. But then, someone decided to turn the camera on the one thing nobody thought was worth watching: us. Today, reality TV is a billion-dollar industry. It's the genre we love to hate and hate to love. But where did it actually start? Was it a social experiment gone wrong? A cheap way for networks to save money? Or a genuine attempt to capture the human soul? Today, on FirstoGraphy, we're going back to the very beginning. From the hidden cameras of the 40s to the family that fell apart in front of millions in the 70s. This is the real story of the first reality show ever. Long before the MTV era, there was a man named Funt. In 1947, he started a radio show, Candid microphone. His premise was simple: record people in everyday situations without them knowing. When it moved to television in 1948 as Candid camera, it changed everything. This wasn't just a prank show. It was the first time an audience saw real reactions. There were no scripts for the victims. When a man was told his car had no engine, or a woman was asked to sign a petition to end gravity, the confusion, the anger, and the laughter were 100% authentic. Funt proves something that every reality producer knows today. Human beings are the best actors when they don't know they're being watched. But while Candid camera was about the gag, the world was about to see something much more intimate and much more dangerous. If you ask a TV historian what the true first reality show was, they won't say Survivor. They will point to a 1973 PBS documentary series called An American Family. Producer Craig Gilbert had a wild idea. He wanted to film the daily lives of the Loud family: Bill, Pat, and their 5 children for 7 months. No scripts, no challenges, just life. The result was 12 hours of television that shocked the nation. For the first time, Americans saw things on TV they weren't supposed to see: a marriage dissolving in real time. The first openly gay man on television, Lance Loud. The raw, messy, and unedited version of the American dream. Over 10 million people tuned in. Critics called it voyeurism. The family itself later said the editing made them look worse than they were. It was the birth of the edit, the first time a family realized that the reality on screen may not be their reality at all. We moved to 1992. MTV was struggling. They needed content, but they didn't have the budget for a scripted drama. Producers Mary Ellis Bunham and Jonathan Murray took the fly-on-the-wall concept of the 70s and added a twist that would define the genre forever. This is the true story ... of 7 strangers, picked to live in a house ... work together, and have their lives taped ... to find out what happens when people stop being polite ... and start getting real. The real world wasn't just a documentary. It was a format. By casting specific archetypes: the rebel, the conservative, the dreamer, they engineered conflict. They didn't need to write a script because the casting was the script. This show introduced the confessional, or the diary room. For the first time, the characters could talk directly to the audience, breaking the fourth wall. It was the final piece of the puzzle. The modern reality show was born from the smile, "You're on Candid camera" of 1948 to the high-stakes drama of today. The genesis of reality television is a story of our obsession with ourselves. We watch because we want to see if other people struggle like we do. We watch to judge, to learn, and to feel less alone. The first show may have been an accident or a cheap experiment, but it tapped into a fundamental truth. Nothing is more fascinating than a human being simply existing. What's your favorite reality show? Is it the old-school experiments or the new-age competitions? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more deep dives into the firsts that shaped our world, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'm your name, and this has been FirstoGraphy. See you in the next reality.